everybody! In this video, I'm doing something a little different. I'm gonna do kind of a combination of things. I'm gonna share some information about embroidered clothing care, but I'm also gonna do a review of Tender Touch. I have had this in my stash forever and I've heard good things about it, but basically you can seal the back of your stitches and it kind of gives it a little bit more of a softer touch on the back of embroidered clothing. And I figured what better time it would be to do this on this sweater that I made. This was actually what I made. I released this pattern last year and I figured I would just test it out on a knit because it's kind of an interesting material, and sometimes stabilizers don't work super well on more fragile fabrics or knit fabrics. This doesn't specifically say that it's good on knit, but it does say that it is good on all delicate flat fabrics, and it retains the hand and drape of the fabric. So I'm wondering if it will work on this, and I just figured it'd be an informative experiment for you guys. So I'm gonna be washing this. I also think I'm gonna soak this in some OxiClean, or at least put OxiClean in the wash with it, because I use stick and stitch with this and sometimes it can bleed a little bit and it takes a couple of washes to get it out. So first I just wanted to go over some tips I have for taking care of your embroidered clothing. The first thing that I would say that's really important is that you use either a delicate setting on your washer or you hand wash. Hand washing is probably the most gentle, obviously, of the two, but I know that it's not always realistic to be able to hand wash all of your clothes. So I would say if you can hand wash them, you should, but maybe just minimize the amount of times you wash it through the washer. I'm gonna be lazy today and I'm going to go ahead and just put this in the washer on delicate, but what I am planning on doing is flipping the garment inside out and then also only washing it by itself. I think that will avoid like buttons or other garments and like excess friction on the embroidery. So I would just say if you are gonna wash it in the washing machine, just keep it alone. Don't like put it with all of your other clothes. That will also minimize things like some of the white thread could get a little bit dull if you put it in with colors. So just some extra little considerations to keep in mind. The other thing is I never ever put my embroidered clothing in the dryer. It's just gonna make the stitches really fuzzy and it can also actually break some of the stitches. So I would recommend just drying flat or hang drying outside, but definitely minimize the amount of sunlight you're exposing it to as well. So if you're gonna hang it outside, I would say hang it face down on a clothesline or something along those lines. I usually will just drape it over our washing machine and just let it dry like that, and that usually does the trick. I get a lot of questions about what you should do on the back of your embroidery. Should you seal it? Like, what should you do? And I don't usually seal the stitches on the back, but today obviously I'm going to be trying the Tender Touch. But I think the most important thing to keep in mind when you are embroidering on clothing is that you just need to make sure that you're taking care of it properly, similar to how like hand knit items you wouldn't wash in the washing machine on hot. It would shrink them and completely destroy them or felt them. That's a little bit different, but it's still the same mindset. Something that you spend a lot of time on, you're gonna want to take extra care with the way you take care of it, and that will definitely prolong how long the stitches will hold up. The other thing is I'm always really careful to secure all of the knots really well. I like to knot my embroidery threads, but I think as long as you're weaving in and out of the back of the stitches, you're probably good doing that too, but I just prefer to use finishing knots on all of mine or to tie strands of threads together. Next, I wanted to go ahead and hop into this Tender Touch experiment, see how it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this, and then I'm going to wash the garment after I apply it, and I'm gonna see how well it holds up, and I want to just kind of see the texture of it and see if it's worth buying. So, I mean, I already bought it, but for you to see if it's worth your purchase. So marketed as you can use it as a stabilizer, and then you can also add another layer after you embroider on it to basically use for baby and child garments, sports apparel, and it says it can be applied over the underside of the embroidery to protect sensitive skin from scratchy stitches. So it's not necessarily marketed as like sealing the stitches up, but I am curious to see if it will kind of stabilize the back a little bit and stay on really well, because that could potentially lengthen the duration of time that your embroidered clothing will last as well. So I'm just curious to see. This is only going to be one wash, so it's not going to be a long-term experiment, but I just wanted to have kind of a first glance at it and share my findings and a little bit of my opinion about it, just because I thought it would be kind of fun. So at first glance, this stuff is actually really interesting. It feels like fabric, so I'm really intrigued as to how it's going to secure itself onto the embroidery. But it feels kind of like polyester or something, so it's not super soft yet, but I mean, it definitely feels a little softer than maybe the back of this embroidery. There's like still a little bit of stabilizer that I used on the back of this, and I did use knots, so they are a little bit more prominent on the back. So I am curious to see if this will really secure well, because there is a little bit of texture on the back of this. The other thing that I did want to mention is if you had stabilizer on the back, you might want to remove some of it. So I might just pick some of this off. I'm not super concerned about it because I'm going to make sure that it goes around everything and it will seal on top of the cotton embroidery stitches, but I might just try to like take some of this off. I used, I think it was Pellin Stick and Tear Away, and this does sometimes come out with a few washings, but I haven't worn this sweater yet. I did wash it one time, but I guess this didn't all come out. I think I hand washed it when I did, so it probably didn't have a chance to like soak. So I got most of the stabilizer off, but like I said, I'm gonna keep that in mind with the results. It looks like around some of the leaves, there's a little bit over here, and there's just like a little bit around here. So if it starts to peel up or doesn't seem like it's adhered well, that's probably why. But I still want to go ahead and try this out and see how it works. So I'm following the instructions, and it says to cut it 1/2 inch larger than the design. So I'm just going to make sure that it goes around each side of this. And it says in order to adhere it, you'll use it's mostly the wool setting, it says, on irons, and then you press the iron on it for 10 to 15 seconds. There's actually, I didn't realize this, but there's a coarse side and a smooth side. I'm pretty sure this is the coarse side. It's a little bit hard to tell at first, but this feels smoother. So the coarse side is going to go down, and then of course the smooth side will be out so that it's more comfortable. So I'm just going to cut some here. And let me double check. Yeah, this will be the right way to do it. So I think I'm just going to cut around here. And then trim this just a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. So I'm going to heat up my iron and then try to put this on here. It feels like it's sticking pretty good. I'm kind of trying to like slide it around a little bit, but not warp the sweater too much. That actually feels crazy. It almost isn't even there. Okay. I'm going back over it because I'm being extra meticulous about it. But, I mean, that's pretty crazy. It almost just completely molds with the fabric. I feel like it's such a lightweight stabilizer too. Like normally when you use iron-on stabilizer, it feels kind of thick, and this seems like it definitely just kind of drapes with the clothing like the description had said. So I'm gonna do this other side. I haven't washed this yet. I just wanted to try it on to see like how it drapes, and I feel like it's pretty good. And it also does feel a little bit softer. It's still a little bit rough, but not like scratchy. Just like, it's got like kind of a soft texture to it. I mean, it's definitely way better than when I had just the embroidery thread on it. But I feel like it's not affecting the drape at all. And the other side, I didn't cut quite as close to the design, but I still feel like it's not affecting the drape of the sweater at all. So yeah, that seems like it works pretty well. If it holds up in the wash, then this will be great. So I'm going to wash this on delicate setting, and then I'm gonna go ahead and air dry it, and I'll update y'all about it when it's done, and I'll try it back on and see how it feels and everything. So I dried this flat, and I really think this stuff held up really well. It looks pretty much exactly the same as it did when I applied it. There's a little bit of a corner right here, but nothing much, and it honestly could have just been the way I ironed it on, and it's kind of going over the collar. So I'm actually pretty impressed by how well this adhered and stayed through the wash. It feels a little bit softer now too. This is of course only after one wash, so I'm going to link the blog post I made with an overview, kind of a review of this, and I plan to update it in the future. So if you're watching this video way in the future, I'll try to update this after I wash it a handful of times to see how it holds up. But even if this did peel off eventually, I think it would be pretty easy to put another layer on if you just wanted to protect it or keep the back a little bit more smooth, because it definitely makes it to where the embroidery is not scratchy at all. Would it seal the actual embroidery stitches? I think it does protect them a little bit from getting snagged on anything. And if you wash your stuff inside out like this, then it's pretty much completely protected. So I think that it is worth it. I think I'm going to continue using this on my embroidered clothing and just kind of see how it wears with the garment. And yeah, I hope this was helpful. It's just a quick review. Obviously I didn't do a super thorough review and wash it a billion times, but I do have a good feeling about this product. I think that it's pretty durable. So I would definitely check it out if you're interested. I'll leave a link to it down below, as well as the blog post below if you're interested in reading more in depth about my review on it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.